And that brings me actually to Andy. So you've been in this space for quite a while. You've been around for a couple commerce evolutions. What are you seeing today, similar to what you're seeing in Parata, but what else are you seeing in the market in terms of what's happening with B2B commerce, specifically with HLS and medical manufacturing?
Yes, there is certainly a continued major momentum for our companies of all types to sort of move or expand B2B commerce programs. And, that's been going on for quite a while. I mean, certainly more than 10 years or more. And I think that what's interesting is that B2B companies have gotten a lot more mature and sophisticated about understanding really, first of all, that B2B commerce is a little bit different than B2C commerce. I mean, 10 years ago, most companies that wanted to do B2B hired somebody from a consumer business and said, go give me something here. And so through a lot of experiments and a lot of companies that sort of took that approach, I think what people realize is that commerce in B2B is at least as much about support of that customer as it is about growing revenues exponentially. And it's really that mix of self-service and ease of doing business combined that ultimately drives really great outcomes across the board. So I think what that means now is that companies in today's day and age are able to come in and very much like what Sam illustrated for Parata, have a really fine-tuned set of objectives, and talking about something like accuracy of the orders and making sure you can doubt that it's like we just take accuracy off the table. For Sam's business and for all kinds of businesses, that's really critically important. It's not exactly the most exciting, flashy e-commerce use case, quite candidly, but that's exactly what good looks like in B2B. So I think in this new era, we're finding these very service-centric and really focused programs, and we're seeing better outcomes by miles, I think. Number one, because we're able to get sort of more short-focused MVP programs that achieve a result quickly. And then number two, I think that sort of foundation leaves a lot of openness so that companies can more organically expand commerce based on real feedback versus somebody at home office saying, well, let me try this next or whatever. So I think those are kind of the biggest differences now, and I'm excited about it because we're getting much better outcomes and results now.